Are you still beating yourself up over something you did years ago? Maybe a decision, a conversation, a moment you wish you could take back? If the guilt won't let you let it go, this video is for you because today we're not just talking about guilt, we're talking about how to finally let it go and move forward. Hey guys, I'm Mark. Welcome to Hit the Mark today, where we help you, push past what holds you back. And I believe today we're going after one of the, maybe the biggest mental and emotional roadblocks that we all face. Guilt from past mistakes. Got any? Let me be honest, we've all done things we regret. I mean, we really have. Words we maybe can't unsay or choices we wish we could change, maybe missed opportunities, maybe broken trust. But here's the truth. You guilt is one of the most powerful emotions we experience. It's a signal that we did something we maybe perceived was wrong. And while it can lead to growth, it can also keep us stuck. People who live with guilt often deal with, oh, come on, Mark, think of a couple things. I think they deal with maybe overthinking or stinking thinking, I like to call it, which is, an intrusive thoughts and anxiety, low energy, difficult sleeping or relaxing. Check out those eyes. Self-doubt and maybe fear of failure. If you're feeling undeserving of happiness or success, that's tough. But here's the truth: guilt is a feeling, not your identity. You're not your mistake. Today I want to talk and break down a little bit the psychology of guilt and give you real, I guess you could say, like world tools to manage and move through it, not just positive vibes. You've carried this guilt long enough. It's time to let it go. Not because it didn't matter, but because you matter more. Don't forget that. Growth begins when, I believe, you stop punishing yourself for the person you used to be and start honoring the person that you're becoming. Hey guys, we all know you can't change the past, but you can change what you do next. And that next step, I think, can start right now. And I want to give you like a roadmap today to shift maybe from guilt to growth or from regret to resilience. And remember, you're not defined by the worst thing you've done. Carrying guilt around 24/7 is exhausting. It leads to, like I said, anxiety, overthinking, low self-esteem, and eventually it can lead to physical health issues. But guilt doesn't fix the past. It just sort of hijacks the present. So how do you break free? Let me know. Leave me a comment. I believe you face it. You own it, then you stop letting it own you. Guilt can be a teacher, but it's not supposed to be your jailer. You're allowed to grow. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to move on. So let's real quick go through these powerful tools to, let go of guilt and maybe take back your confidence. Okay, here's one. Acknowledge your mistake honestly. You got to learn from it. You make amends if possible. You got to forgive yourself and stop replaying the what ifs. Just reframe your story. Rebuild trust with consistent action. That's a good one. Let go of the perfection and speak better to yourself. No negative down talk, for sure. Focus on who you're becoming. The truth is, everyone makes mistakes, but not everyone grows from it. But you can. So stop living in the rearview mirror. I'm sure you've heard that before, and stop dragging yesterday into today. You've got too much purpose ahead to stay stuck behind. Don't forget that. So here are 10 tools I believe, to let go of guilt and reclaim your confidence. Acknowledge what happened honestly. Stop pretending it didn't happen. Be real with yourself. Guilt thrives in denial. Honesty, be honest. That is the first step to freedom. I hope you understand. Learn the lesson. Don't just relive the mistake. Ask yourself, what did this teach me? Growth can turn to pain. It can turn pain into progress, I believe. And regret really needs to become wisdom when you take the lesson forward. Make amends if you can, if your actions hurt someone and the situation allows you. Apologize to make meaningful action. Closure can bring deep emotional release. Practice self-forgiveness. Say to yourself, I did the best I could with what I knew then. I'm not that person anymore. Forgiveness isn't saying it was okay. It's saying, I guess it's saying that you won't let it control you anymore. Stop replaying the what ifs. Constant mental reruns, that just drains your energy. Interpret those loops and then ask instead, well, what now? That's where power lives, I believe. It really does. Reframe your narrative. Don't stay, stuck in the role of the bad guy or the villain. See yourself as a work in progress and, rewrite the story. I fell, I learned, I'm growing. Those are three good things. Take positive action in the present situation today. Start showing up as the person you want to be. Small intentional actions today build a new identity for tomorrow for you. All right, let's keep going here. So I believe you can also challenge the inner critic, that voice that tells you you're a failure. Don't listen. Talk to yourself, but don't listen. It's not the truth. Question it. Replace it with a kinder, stronger, and a wiser voice. Let go of also the perfection. Remember, you're a human. You're not flawless. Guilt often comes from unrealistic expectations. You got to give yourself permission to be imperfect. You make mistakes and you're still worthy. Surround yourself with growth-focused people. That to me is very important. You become like the people around you. Be with those who, think about this. They uplift you and they'll remind you that you're not your past. Now go hit the mark today.